In today's video, I want to highlight the fact that there is some unexpected Sony first-party title news that is said to be coming very soon. That is being claimed by insiders, so I'll speculate as to what that could be. And I also want to highlight some of the new PlayStation 4 games dropping tomorrow. There's a big insight on the gruesome bosses of Dark Devotion over on the PlayStation blog. That's out tomorrow. Alongside that, we have Battle Planet Judgment Day, Cat Quest 2, as well as Door Kickers Action Squad. So a couple of cool titles and interesting and quirky titles being released tomorrow. We'll highlight those after the news on Sony first party. From the looks of it, unexpected news about a first-party PlayStation title is inbound. At least that's what industry insider and Nico Partners analysis Daniel Ahmad tweeted just now. He tweeted, "Looks like we might hear some unexpected news about a Sony first-party title soon." Further details weren't shared, but on social media and the Restera forums, users are already speculating what the news might be. A lot of people seem to believe that this is news related to either the upcoming Sucker Punch Productions, Ghost of Tsushima, or Media Molecules' Dream, or The Last of Us Part 2, which I'm skeptical it's on The Last of Us Part 2 given that we just had a big info drop on that game. I feel like that game should go to the wayside for now and really return by the time the game is ready to be released around February, but if it is unexpected, maybe it's some Last of Us Part 2 news. Could very well see this having some sort of connection with PlayStation 5. Maybe it's in regards to Ghost of Tsushima transitioning to a PlayStation 5 game. I just find it very hard to believe that Ghost of Tsushima will be a PlayStation 4 only release at this point. We know that The Last of Us Part 2 will be coming out in February, so Ghost of Tsushima probably won't be released until the earliest, like May, and at that point, why would you even drop the game exclusively on the PS4? It probably should be a PS5 game as well, especially considering the fact that that game, from a visual standpoint, is absolutely absurd. Visually, it is one of the best looking games I've ever seen, based on the demo that we've seen thus far, and who knows if the demo is going to be reflective of the final product. Usually these demos they show off at big events aren't completely reflective of what's in the final product. Sometimes there is a little bit of a downgrade, but still, even if there is a tiny bit of a downgrade, Ghost of Tsushima would still be a marvelous looking game. And then if you want to completely take the shackles off the game, well, put it on the PlayStation 5 as well. I just think at this point, is Ghost of Tsushima, a brand new IP, launching at the end of the PlayStation 4's lifecycle, the best idea? I think you launch an IP like that with the PlayStation 5. If you do want to release it on the PlayStation 4, by all means, but it should be remastered on the PS5 or, you know, made to be an upgraded version on the PS5. And some of you guys are going to be like, oh, well, the PS5 is going to have backwards compatibility. It doesn't matter. We're just going to be able to play it on the PS5. Well, yeah, it will have backwards compatibility, but based on what I know, I don't think that inherently means every game under the sun is just going to get PS5 improvement while being a PS4 game but playing on the PS5. And also, you would have to think from a business standpoint, that would lock away a lot of potential revenue. Could you imagine games like Cyberpunk 2077 just getting big updates on the PS5 for free? No, I'm more so of the fact and thinking that they would rather resell these games in definitive editions or whatever the case may be, and hell, Sony has done that quite a bit this generation. So I don't see why they wouldn't do it next generation. Who knows if it's not even anything related to an already announced game? What if it's a brand new game? What if it's something from a Santa Monica studio in regards to God of War game? I wouldn't say that's out of the realm of possibilities, considering it's been, what, a year and a half since the release of God of War? Some work has probably been done on the game, and it's probably making some progress. Now, a game like that would probably be a PS5 title as well, and I don't know what the eagerness is to announce a game like that right now in October or even November or December, just before the end of 2019. Whatever the case may be, let us know what you're hoping for in regards to any specific PlayStation news. Are you hoping about Media Molecules' Dreams getting an official release date, Ghost of Tsushima information, because that game has been kind of locked away for a little while now. The last time we really heard about it was E3 of 2018. Since then, we haven't seen much about the game, which I much prefer. I would rather games go away for a while. I would rather games not even be shown off until they're close to release. Whatever it is, some Sony first-party title news should be coming very soon. Alright, moving on from that, I do want to quickly highlight some of the new PlayStation 4 games dropping tomorrow, and there are some very cool ones. I want to first highlight Dark Devotion, as the PlayStation blog has just put out an in-depth post on that, and that's coming from Luis Denziet, a programmer and designer over at Hyperion Workshop. It was noted that game development has been quite long, and it's amazing to see it coming out on PS4 tomorrow. We started working on it. Alexander Magnet, art director and I side during our spare time long before our Kickstarter campaign in 27. At that time, we got help from Baptized Mini, a concept artist who worked on the visuals of the game as well as its beautiful key arts that you may have stumbled upon. He really helped us see and understand what we wanted for the game, and its bosses and their designs have evolved a lot during the development process. They went insight into some of the enemies you'll fight. The first boss we created is actually the first one you'll encounter. Hezek, take a look at the concept art of the guy, and he looks pretty badass. This one hasn't evolved a lot as we had a clear idea of what we wanted from the start. We decided to have him tied up to the wall so that the players don't get too scared. Remember, it's the first one you'll meet and get a grasp of its patterns, which are the same before and after he rips his arms off. We designed him voluntarily slow so that you can dodge his attacks easily and understand the use of this mechanic during boss fights. You'll encounter other bosses in the first level. Remember, there are a total of 17 of them, and there are concept artists for Jezebel and Martyr, and they look pretty insane as well. I have to say, from a boss standpoint, these bosses look absolutely insane, and that does add a layer to the game. To finish up with the first level, there's also the Executioner, its final boss, and there are some concept art designs of that as well. The Executioner was supposed to have a whip and a hook, but we decided to step out of that cliche and we went for a close range weapon that attached to his arm in order to make him more threatening. There were also notes on extreme makeovers and community designs. The examples above haven't changed a lot between their first concepts and the final game, but some of the bosses has had radical makeovers, just like the Life Thief. First designed as a boss without movements, it finally became the anomaly boss of the second level who moves around and creates little foes that attack you. However, we kept that idea of motionless boss for the ritualist that you'll encounter later in the game. There are some images of the anomaly also thrown out, and Dark Devotion looks like a rather interesting game. It did have a relatively positive reception on PC, a 72 on Metacritic, which is a respectable score. Do not get it twisted with every game getting north of an 80 these days. That a 72 is suddenly a bad score. No, a 72 is quite good, and based on Steam reception, 658 Steam user reviews, 75% positive on that. The game did drop in a $19.99 price point, so pretty good as far as that's concerned, and it will be out on the PlayStation 4 tomorrow. So I wanted to spend some time going over that game, but some other titles coming tomorrow. Cat Quest 2 is dropping tomorrow. Following the phenomenal success of Cat Quest, developers the Gentle Bros return to the world of Felngard, a fantastical land under threat from a continuing war. Cat Quest 1 was really well received, and Cat Quest 2 actually dropped on PC just about a month ago. Actually, come tomorrow, the release of Cat Quest 2, it'll be a month to the day. The game released September 24th of this year on PC, and the game was received really well on PC. 322 Steam user reviews, 95% positive, so very good as far as that's concerned. If you want an incredibly charming RPG, one that features cats and dogs, is going to be a little bit zany and off the wall. However, it's very cutesy in presentation and very charming in presentation, so I wanted to give that a mention. Did release at $14.99 on PC, so I think that's a great price. And given that price point, it might be one that you'll want to check out right away. If not, add it to your wish list and do pick it up down the line. I do believe Cat Quest 1 right now is on sale on the PlayStation Store as a part of their October savings sale, and I think that's around $5, so you can have a look at that if you're interested. Next up, we have Battle Planet Judgment Day. This was a game that released just a week ago on PC, and it's a planetary roguelite top-down shooter. You're one of the universe's 3 most wanted criminals on the run, fighting your way through hordes of aliens, military, and police units. There is only one way to reclaim your freedom: destroy them all. The game was released at $14.99 on PC, and only 10 Steam reviews are up, but all of them are positive, so that's a very good sign for the game. And if you do like that twin-stick shooter playstyle, Battle Planet Judgment Day is probably going to be right up your alley. This one also released at $14.99, although it did have a special promotional launch discount, 15% off for $12.74, so we'll see if that comes to PlayStation 4 as well. And lastly, this is a reasonable release: Door Kickers Action Squad. Rescue hostages, disarm bombs, and save the day in this old-school side-scroller action game with retro graphics and retro sensibilities, online and couch co-op included. Definitely has an old-school look to it, that pixel graphics art style, and it does have cooperative play, so if you want to check this out with a friend, that's an option as well. And this game was really well received from a Steam standpoint. Very positive reception, 92% positive reviews based on 1,053 Steam user reviews. PC Gamer was very positive about the game. Hooked Gamers gave it a 9 out of 10, saying tons of variety, co-op play, and never dull gameplay. And the game just has a really cool look to it. High detail retro graphics, 5 playable characters, each with unique gameplay and level up options, unique in-game strategic ability systems, 60 non-linear levels to complete, over 40 weapons and gear items, 20 plus enemy types, and 4 mission objectives. Unlock player and squad abilities and use them wisely, couch and online cooperative multiplayer as well. Door Kickers Action Squad is out tomorrow, and again, it released at $13.99, so great price point as far as that's concerned. And that's gonna conclude this video. Again, an unexpected Sony first-party title title is set to get news very soon. That's what's coming from an insider. That news should be inbound, and we should be getting it relatively soon. On top of that, a bunch of cool PlayStation 4 games out tomorrow with Dark Devotion, Cat Quest 2, Battle Planet Judgment Day, as well as Door Kickers Action Squad. Maybe not titles that you'll pick up right away on day one, but nonetheless, a few compelling titles, and Dark Devotion really stands out to me from a presentation and gameplay standpoint. That's gonna conclude this video. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.